kiddo. I'm Grandma Goody, and I'm here to tell you a Bible story. But first, I want to tell you that today is special because we're going to have a treasure unboxing. Do you know what that is? The kiddos been telling me that they like all these unboxing videos, and that's where somebody takes a box that's closed and then they open it up and they show you what's inside. Well, this here is Grandma Goody's treasure chest, and if you stick around till the end, I'm gonna open it up and show you my most precious treasures, and I bet they surprise you. But also, the Bible story is going to show you how you can reveal the precious treasure inside of you. So stick with me till the end, kiddo. But now, let's go to our Bible story. And as you watch, be on the lookout for the treasure. Our story begins thousands of years ago in the time when Moses was leading the people of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, if you want a good movie, watch the movie called The Prince of Egypt. This large group of people who had been slaves in Egypt had escaped, and now they're wandering around out in the desert wilderness. And God had in mind to make a nice shady tent where the people could come in and meet with God. And they called this either the tent of meeting or tabernacle. A tabernacle is a place where God comes down and meets with the people. And so God wanted this tent of meeting to be beautiful. And so God decided to let the people use their gifts to help make that special tent. As I'm telling you the story, try to notice two things. What's the attitude of the hearts of the people as they bring their gifts? And also the second thing is see how many different types of crafts are mentioned. Now everyone whose hearts were stirred and whose spirits were moved came and they brought their special offerings to the Lord. They brought all the materials that were needed for the tent of meeting. And all the women who were skilled in sewing and spinning the yarn and making the cloth out of the yarn, they prepared a blue, purple, and bright red or scarlet thread, and they made fine linen cloth. And all the women who were willing, they used their skills to spin goat's hair into yarn. So the people of Israel, every man and woman who was eager to help in the work the Lord had given them through Moses, they brought their gifts and they gave them freely to the Lord. And then Moses told the people of Israel, the Lord has specifically chosen Bezalel. And Moses said, the Lord has filled Bezalel with the Spirit of God, given him great wisdom, ability, and expertise in all kinds of crafts. He is a master craftsman. He's expert in working with gold, silver, and bronze. He's skilled in engraving and mounting gemstones and in carving wood. He is a master at every craft. And the Lord has given both him and Oholiab the ability to teach their skills to others. So isn't that nice? If people want to be good craftsmen and good artists, they can learn from these two, because God gifted them to be good teachers. Now, let's look at some of the treasures made by Grandma Goody's kiddos. I asked some of you folks to send me pictures of the gifts that your kiddos made for you. Everyone is special because it was made by hand and given with love by a special child. Let's see their handicrafts. Here's my friend Dawn, the singing nurse. Her grandson Nathan made her this heart, and her granddaughter Julia made this butterfly card. I like the happy face she drew. Andrew colored a card, but he's got me curious to know what's on the back. And she treasures these three works of art made by the hands of her precious grandchildren. Here's my friend Charlotte, and here's a picture of her that was drawn by her grandson Calvin. Now he must be a young'un, but he got a head and two eyes and a mouth and some hair. I like it. Good job, Calvin. Here's my friend Vicki. Her three grandsons call her Woo Woo. And they made their art by hand and with their own hands. I love that. Their names are Jett, Ryder, and Mason. Good job, boys. This last work of art is by a sweet little girl who goes by the name of RosalynKitten. She made this for her mom, and she takes art lessons on the Instagram with my granddaughter. Each of these is a precious treasure. Are you ready for Grandma Goody's treasure unboxing? Let's do it. Okay, this is the unboxing of Grandma Goody's treasure chest. Now you'll notice this here treasure chest, it's a treasure too, because one of my granddaughters made that for me. And I just think it's beautiful. She put all that glitter on by hand. I love that. So now let's see what's inside. Woo! What do I got here? Well, first let me start with this, because this one's pretty good. Hi, Bo. Do you want to see this? See this? This here, this is a ladybug. It's supposed to be a paperweight. But look at this. Right there, it says Happy Mother's Day. That was back in the 1998. I love you, love Taylor. That's one of my grandchildren. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now this is, what is it, Bo? What's it gonna be? This is an artwork. This is an art treasure, you see? Look at there. That's a beautiful angel. That was hand done by my little granddaughter, the same one that made me the treasure chest. And if you look here, you see these beautiful wings. And then the angel, she's moving. You could tell she's flying. She's flying. And if you look real close here, I don't know if you could see it good, but she's singing. That angel's just a singing away, and then there's all that glitter that you put on there, and that's a treasure. I'll keep that forever. Nobody could offer me any amount of money that would have me let them have that treasure. Okay, and then the next one is this one's some woodworking, and that's, it looks like a little fish, and you can hold it real nice, and every little part there that's all bumpy, my grandson did that with his own hand with his tools, and it made it so that it goes like that, and then it has a little bit there that you could pour sugar out of or whatever for my tea thing, and he made that all by hand. And then the last thing is my granddaughter, Casey Robin. She drew this by hand. She knows that Gigi loves the Holy Bible, and so she drew a picture of the Bible for me. And then this one, it's like my Bible here, like it's open. And I like to open my Bible and read what God says about how he loves us. So anyway, that there is Grandma Goody's treasure chest. And it might not look valuable to others, but it's the most priceless things in the world to Grandma Goody. And your grandma and mama and daddy and folks, they feel the same way about your art treasures. So, kiddo, you got talents and gifts from God, and when you start out, it might just be a scribble like little Calvin did. Or maybe you've had more time to grow a little and practice, and it's like even that pretty little kitten, like the one done by RosalynKitten. But they all took practice, and so I want to show you something that's special for all of us here at Grandma Goody's Bible Stories, because my little granddaughter, she just did this when she was about 8 years old, or 10 when she did that, but she grew up to be a real artist, and she does book covers for the Paw Patrols and for the Disney storybooks, and she did something special for us. She made a portrait of Grandma Goody. And so I just am so excited. You be looking. That's going to be on our website on grandmagoody.com. I hope that will encourage you. And let me show you where that Bible story is. It's going to be in the Old Testament, and the book is Exodus, and it's chapter 35, and the verses, that's the itty-bitty numbers right in between the words, that's 20 to 35. And if you're using the secret code, it's EXO 35, and then the 2 dots, and 20 to 35. So, kiddo, you remember 2 things. 1, Grandma Goody loves you. And 2, God loves you more.